for the Barnet Boxing Barber. I'm with the man of the moment, Ben Pretty Boy Hood. Now, I gave this lad that name, Pretty Boy Hood, so how does it feel to still be Pretty Boy?
You gave me the nickname, it's sick now, so firstly just want to shout out to my sponsors, Bonner's Bar, Vanilla Nightclub, holding all the gear today. I'm looking the part, I'm feeling good, I can't wait to fight, but yeah, you gave me the name, so it sticks.
So it's nearly a year since you fought on the show at Mevagissey, and I keep always going on about the show at Mevagissey because it was like no other. There was men coming together, fighting to help men keep fighting, and we've spoke previously when I've interviewed you. It was a great experience for everybody concerned.
Unbelievable. First kind of massive thing for Cornwall as well, so it put Cornwall on the map, it put Mevagissey on the map, and obviously it gave you the urge to carry on with your boxing stuff, and now you're doing all your interview stuff, which is great. So yeah, I'm super proud of you, bro. You've done really well for yourself.
What are you doing now that you weren't doing back then? Because you look in completely different shape. You wasn't fat, but you had a little bit excessive skin on you, which looked good on you. But I see a completely different animal in front of me right now.
Yeah, I'm in the best shape of my life. Boxing is a lifestyle, so I live this day to day. So what I eat, what I sleep, how I train, everything is about boxing. So I had a bit of a tough time at the start of the year, but now focus fully on boxing. So and it's the performance is going to show tonight. So I can't wait for you to see it.
So have you just had the one fight since Mevagissey, or what's been going on?
Yeah, I had one fight in April. So Fahim's been getting on my case for a while. He's saying, look, I really want you on one of the shows. So like, right, let's do it for the Plymouth one. Sold over 50 tickets. Obviously, hour and a half away from Truro, so I really appreciate the support from people. So I make sure that my performance comes with it as well. So
I still see you fighting with Tim Fields, and that's a collective of fighters, and you call yourself the Lion's Den. I've touched on a few sessions with Tim, and he's very strict and he's very old school, and he stood me in his barn there down west, leaving me to stand there in the middle of the barn trying to get my stand right before he'd even talk to me. So, but I'd learned so much off of him in the short amount of time I was getting some tuition off of him, and I'm standing back on my punches, I'm bending my feet a lot more, but he's very old school.
He's best coach I've ever worked with. Absolute perfectionist. Whether it's an inch or a mile, he sees it. He's an absolute study of the sport. He loves it. So start of the year, mind my language, but I was a shit fighter. I'm learning every day and I'm getting better and better. But there's levels for me to go, and hopefully today you're going to see something really special from me.
You've had some ups and downs in your personal life, and I'm going to say that to you because I have ups and downs in my personal life every day. But, did that stop you in your tracks for a little while, or did you grab the bull by the horns and think, no, I'm going to carry on and crack on?
I can honestly say, like December, start of January time at the start of this year, I was in the biggest hole I've ever been in my life. I was never so down, I was never so depressed, but I kind of pulled myself together, and I genuinely feel boxing saved me. I've kind of come out this year now, and I'm mentally, physically, emotionally the best version of myself. Yeah. And I put it all down to boxing, which is amazing. You're going to see a totally different animal tonight. Like, you can just look at me. Anyone that sees me like 6 months ago. I lived a life. Like, I'm in the best shape of my life.
You've been really supportive to me, and I've noticed other people around you that have been on shows. You've reached out to them, they've reached out to you, and I reached out to you a bit when you were struggling, and I didn't really get much back from you, and I thought, you know what, it'll be all right. But I think you just got your head down and got on with it.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry about that, but when you know how it is, when you're in that hole, noise is just, you don't hear what people are saying. I appreciated it, and I appreciate it from a lot of people that are around me, but now, you're only as good as the worth you're around, so I make sure that I surround myself now with really good people, and that gives me to be the best version, because you're the median of your group. So you hang around with 5 losers, guess what? You become number 6. You hang around with 5 positive people, guess what? You become number 6 positive person. So.
Absolutely. You hang around with 5 drug dealers, you're going to be the 6th drug dealer. But always watch who you have at your table, and keep your table tight and keep moving forward with the best people around you.
Absolutely. we all have a choice of who we decide to spend our time with. We all have a choice of who we communicate with, who we shut down and who we spend more time with. So I make sure I spend time with positive people. I've got the best sponsors on board. Jason Masters sorts me out with everything from my boxing kit, my support, everything. So I've got the best team around me, best coach, best sponsorship, and we're going a long way in this sport, baby.
I didn't know Jason had done that for you, but you know it's fantastic what he does, giving back to you. And I thought that was just a one-off that he did with you, but he's continuing the journey and he's sticking by you.
He's going all the way with me. We've made that with a word and handshake. We're going to take this all the way to the top. I believe in myself 100%. I believe in what I'm doing, and I believe where I'm going with the sport. I'm improving, I'm learning every day. Sparring all over the country as well. Some really big names as well. Got some huge sparring sessions coming up. So I just really hope that tonight I can kind of show everyone what performance of me is all about.
Well, I really like you, Ben, because I can remember when we first met, you jumped in the ring with me, we were doing body sparring, and you didn't try and knock me out, you didn't hurt me, you moved me around to the level I was at, and you had to play with me and brought me on. And I'll never forget that, and I think you're a top guy.
Thank you very much, bro. And yeah, boxing's learning. So there's no cowboys in the gym. Anyone that spars people and goes too hard when they're a low ability, you're a dickhead. So that's how it is. You've got to look after people in the gym.
Any message out there for anybody struggling with their mental health, thinking they want to get into the sport? What's your message to everybody watching this when they flick it on the phones and they watch it?
My door's always open. I've been in the worst spot possible. I know that's hard to see now because of how positive and how I speak to people and how I look after people. But my inbox is always open. Anyone ever wants to train with me, drop me a message. Like, I'm a big ambassador for mental health, so like, I appreciate it.
That's wonderful to hear. Like and subscribe to the Barnet Boxing Barber. I'm here with Ben Pretty Boy Hood at the boxing. Let's have it. Keep punching.